Welcome. Let's go ahead and see how can we make this particular piece selected by default. So the reason it is not coming as selected because in our last lecture what we did is we added the functionality to spit out this navigation menu items from our WordPress dashboard. Hence now it will have its own WordPress created classes. But our styling was done based on other classes which was for the static HTML template, but now the classes will change, so will the behavior. So let's go ahead and try to pick and add new classes. So let's inspect and see that this is the nav ID that we had, and this from here the UL, this got created by WordPress. So if we see in each item, WordPress has added this class called current menu item. So we have to take this and then we have to go to our style CSS and search for current. So we have this current here. We have to replace this class with our class. Save it. If we refresh now, make sure to refresh hard refresh. So press Ctrl Shift R together. So it's going to now load our style. So now our style got applied because we provided the proper targeting. So that's great. Next is we also have to have this mega menu enabled. When we hover on it, it should show us. So let's look at what is the class that it adds. So if we see that for the second layer onwards, it adds a class called sub menu. So let's copy that and go to our file, and here wherever we see this drop prompt, replace that with sub menu. So that's here, also here, then we have it, sorry, we have that here as well. We also have to tweak little bit the styling, but that we will see later. For now we will just replace this with our class name. Perfect. Okay, so we have replaced this with this. Now let's go ahead and see how it looks. Do we get our mega menu items? So we don't get our mega menu items. Let me quickly check on the dashboard what was the mega menu. Yeah, so in this we should have two menu items. Okay, so which means we have to further improve our styling. So let's go ahead and see what is the styling it expects. So here we need to make sure one thing. If there are multiple levels, let's say how many levels we have. We have now one level and second level. Let's say if we had three levels like this also, then we have to modify the styling little bit according to this. So if we refresh now and see what is the style it creates, so we have to follow that hierarchy. So here it's the nav and then a UL with the menu, and then inside the LI we have the UL with sub menu, and again an LI and then UL again with sub menu. So we have sub menu inside sub menu. Hence we also have to modify our this like this here. So this will go away. We will change this to dot sub menu because of for the third level, and this we will take it away for any sub menu on before we want to apply this content. Then we have to also modify our nav links. So what we want to do here is we want to update our logic when should what level show. So that we have to do it with hide and show, or display none and block. So the thing here is first we will see the nav ul and then the first li when it is hover. Then we will look for the span class inside this or the submenu class inside this, and then we will open that, which means we will make it block. So we have the nav, then we have the ul, li hover, submenu block. Same way we have to do it for the third level. And how we will do that? So copy this, paste it here. So for the third level, we have to now say ul and nav ul, and then we have this, and then for this there will be now submenu, and inside that another submenu. One or more multiple submenu can exist, and this should now be none. Okay, and then what we have to now have a third one. Let's say I will copy this. So it depends upon which level we are hovering and what level should be opened. Based on that we are applying the logic. So here if I say li, so now if this is the level, let's say the second level is opened, so this will change now, and we have to make or keep it open based on submenu class. Submenu, and then on that if it is hovered, any li within that, if it is hovered, so we are saying inside the nav ul submenu inside, so this should be in block. Yeah, I think this is okay. We might have to tweak a little bit further. So Control Shift R. Let's yeah. So we see as soon as we hover, it appears. But the issue is our styling is breaking. So let's try to fix this. So let's check how we can apply this, or we can fix that. So in the sub menu now, what I want to do is I want to say position as absolute. Then I will apply a top of 100%, left of -50%, and I don't want this margin top and left anymore. Let's save it and press Control Shift R. Now we don't see our menu. That is very weird. So there is something wrong now. So we did an position absolute, and from top 100%, left -50, and let me have that as well. What if I get rid of this? If I get rid of that, I am getting it, but I'm not getting it if it is that way. So I will have to remove this as well. Okay, so it works, but our other items jumps. So that is not what we don't want. So if I try to apply position absolute to this class, then it breaks. So maybe check the nav. What do we have? Do we have position relative here? To shift R. And if now I apply their position absolute, somehow it doesn't work. That is very strange. It should have worked. Top align. For now, we will not put too much time in this styling part. Later on, we can come back and try to fix this. For now, I will just go ahead with what we have. It's okay that we are having this issue with our mega menu for now, but that's okay. We can fix it later on.